So I'm gonna show in this session how to use this tool that I just released, pactropy. So over time, the amount of the disorder in any system increases unless some effort is spent reducing it. Packages often clutters Linux systems because there is no easy way to list unwanted packages. That's what pactropy does. So let me show you. One way to keep track of a list of essential packages is just tell pacman, like, give me a list of packages that I have explicitly installed. Um, and then um, so this is like, it's gonna be so it's gonna be our list of essential packages, and then we do a diff between that list and the current list of packages. Things like this. Anyway, something like this. So nothing has changed here. But let's say I install a couple of packages. These two packages. Then there's gonna be a difference, and then we can say like, okay, yes, I want this to be in my list of essential packages, and then the other one I'm gonna remove. And then let's say that this one I also don't want. So this delta helps you like, okay, I'm gonna remove this, I'm gonna remove this, and then you keep updating the essential list of packages. And that works, but it's cumbersome because you have to keep this list ordered, otherwise it's like messed up. Like this is here, the diff is not correct, and then you need some tools to order, reorder, and make sure that you synchronize your essential list correctly, and it's not that great. So that's what pactropy does. Has a bunch of other features, but basically we're gonna keep a list of packages like this. So let's install it. Just make install, and then let's edit. So I just added like these two are the only ones that are gonna be considered essential, and then I just do pactropy, and it's gonna show like the delta. Right now the yeah, I have a bunch of installed packages, but let's say, okay, this one I do want to keep. Then let's say lost files as well. This is a useful tool. And then slog, xclip, pass, and then tinyxsd. That one I'm gonna actually remove. I don't need it anymore. So I just remove it, save this, and run pactropy again. And I keep doing that until this delta is as minimum as possible. One of the features is that it's ordered by size, so I should keep track of the ones that are here. Another feature is that I can split this. So here I'm gonna add some uh, gaming stuff like NVIDIA utils. This one is for Steam. Uh, this one I'm gonna remove actually. Linux Zen and Linux Zen headers. I think I might try that later on, but for now I'm just gonna remove it. Another, actually, I'm just gonna add everything. Packages. Actually, config pactropy other. Okay, let's add everything except this is going to be space like this. Yeah, let's add everything for now, and then run pactropy again, and it tells us like there's nothing, so everything is clean. Then let's say I add a package, a group. I3 is a group. Yes, let's say we add all of them. Now, all of these packages are going to be listed, but instead of listing each one of them, I can just say group I3, because I think it's, yeah, all of these packages are part of the I3 group, so I just specify that group, and it's groups, oops, and that's it. So that's actually a bunch of these XFC stuff are part of the XFC group. So I think like this, and then I can remove them like EXO. I think is part. These two are part of that group, XFC for terminal session. So if I remove the group, it's gonna list those packages. But if I add that group, is it XFC4? Yes. Then all of those packages are like automatically added. There's a bunch more stuff For example, um, this package I explicitly installed, and actually I can just remove that feature mm, to see what's gonna be the difference. Oh, it's not working. Oh, because it's here, I think. Yeah. So it's telling me that I added patch, but this package depends on DKMS, and DKMS depends on uh, patch. So to install all three, I just need to install this one. So I don't need to specify patch in this list, only this one. Actually, you can add comments, and I actually keep this in Git, so you actually commit, amend. So actually I can see like, okay, these are I need to clean up. Uh, let's remove some of these. Just so pactropy shows some stuff. Um, but yeah, if I install NVIDIA OpenDKMS, then patch is not necessary. So it's telling me to this one is added, but if I add that, then I don't need to add patch as well. Like if I install this all this list of packages in a new system, I should have exactly the same as I have right now. So let's re-add the feature. So it's gonna traverse the list of essential packages, and all the dependencies of those packages are going to be considered essential as well. So now patch is not there anymore. And that's it. That's pactropy. I'm thinking if I'm missing something. Let's add this. I'm missing another feature. I'm not sure. Okay, so now the system is clean. And if I say like, you know what, I don't want to consider i3 as a essential, so I just remove all these packages. i3 log status, and that's it. Back to a clean state. So yeah, that's the tool. I have been using it for years now, and the latest version actually I have not modified in years, so I'm pretty sure it's very usable. And there's this other tool, the Claro, um, which people seem to be using, but I looked at it and it's very rudimentary, and it's basically just doing a diff between two lists as I did at the beginning. So it's not sorted by size, it doesn't have group support, it's um, none of this feature. Like I use a standard YAML format, so you can add comments and they will be parsed. Uh, Support for groups, deep dependencies. We have multiple lists of, of packages, so you can track uh, the changes. Like for example, if you install GNOME, you might have install a bunch of packages that are specific to GNOME. So you create a new file for that, and when you don't want that, then for example, say like um, I don't want to do gaming anymore. So then pactropy is going to tell you like, okay, so then you can remove these packages and all the dependencies um, of those packages are basically you will end up again on a clean system. Yeah, that's it. Oh, also the script is 80 lines of code. So it's extremely simple, and any feature that is missing that you might want should be relatively easy to add. Oh yeah, there's another feature. Um, let's say I before I added MSMTP. Okay, but now I added MSMTP MTA, which depends on this one. So it's telling me I should add that one to the list, and this one should be changed because I'm listing it as explicit, but it should be a dependency. So that's what this symbol means, that now it's not explicitly installed. Now it's installed as a dependency. Installs a dependency of another package. So all of these lists should be explicitly installed, and if not, pactropy is going to tell you, and you can decide what to do. Remove it, install it, mark it as a dependency, like for example, I think it's D as deps msmtp. Sorry, no, as explicit. So now this has been marked as explicitly installed, and now it's not marked as a dependency. Now I can remove MSMTP. Sorry, MSMTP MTA, and that's just gonna remove that file. But yeah, let's actually do that. So everything is correct now, except that this package now is is missing in the list. But if I marked it as it was before, as depths, then pactropy is not gonna list that. But when you do QDT, that it's gonna tell you like this package is missing as a, like, nobody is requiring, it's an orphan basically, nobody's requiring it anymore, so that you should remove, or mark it as explicitly installed, or and then add it into the list. You decide what to do, but basically um, actually, if I have it in Git, I can restore it, right? Yeah, and now it's clean. So yeah, that's pactropy. Pretty easy, very useful script. That's it. All right. Cheers.